again with episode 2 of the Poland series. Now, before we get started, please like and subscribe. I am on the road to 100. We are only one subscriber away at the recording of this video to 80. So please like and subscribe if you like this video. And let's get on into it. So off camera, like I said I was going to do, I did the designers or whatever they're called, these things, the organizations and all that. I got all that done, just so we didn't have to sit through that, and I just kind of did it. So right now, last time we were working down the focus tree, and we ended up on deciding. Nobody really commented on last video. It's fine. So I guess now I'm left with the choice of deciding where we want to go with this campaign. But we did start the beginning of the construction of the space agency here in Poland, and that is what we are kind of working on, are those decisions. We don't need to buy any of that. Working on that. Didn't really care. See, so we're digging for more resources. Hopefully getting that oil would be great. We don't need missiles. NATO membership, we're not leaving. So yeah, so POS, the Poland Space Agency construction site. We got to complete all these decisions here. It'll give us infrastructure, civilian factories. So it's really, it's fine. It's not like that we're not doing anything within it. It's just a handful of decisions. Like I said previously, I would love to get more of those. But let's just get this time running on the 4-speed. And let's work on our military here. We'll get all these guys into the command group here. And we will actually pull the special forces out. And then we'll just kind of keep the two main army groups here. We'll be putting this dude right here in charge of the military. And then for the tank brigades, we will be giving them this dude. Again, I'm not Polish. I don't know how to speak Polish, but he is gonna be the tank leader. And then for the, I guess, infantry, we will give them Roman Poloko. I think Polako. I can't say that again. But yeah. So we will get that guy in power, and we will just kind of keep it at that. I don't. We do have some planes. I mean, I guess we can throw up some Su-25 M5 fritters, and maybe some MiG-21s as well. Up into the sky, we could at least we can get those guys training. Doesn't really matter. I will be looking to. I think I can. Let's see here. Let's license production. What would it cost to get a, where is it? F-35. If they haven't made yet. I think oh, F-15, F-22. Can't. How about an F-16 for production? And its expected cost 0. Yeah, sure. That will definitely help modernize our Air Force. Getting an American F-15, sorry, and building up those. So that will be in the next in our production queue. Construction. We are just kind of working on infrastructure within the region to help get us some more oil and resources in general. And let's see here, corruption. Let's bring that down by 1. This here, so we will be bumping up this civilian factory here. We'll get that constructed because our construction site here will need to take some more money out. So we'll just another under. Ooh, that's gonna be, yeah. So we will reinforce the concrete buildings. This will use up 5 civilian factories for 80 days, but it will give us a civilian factory and give us a construction speed for the cost of 57.5 billion. So yeah, that's also what we'll be working on in 80 days. And then I believe the next one is is the electrical installations, which will give us some network infrastructure, and more civilian industry construction speed, which is really good. We are almost done with passing the Homeland Defense Act, which this is to start building our army, and then I believe the next one that we will be the next focus after this one, I'll be doing the missile company. As one, it will give us a military industry, and which is really good. We'll start accepting these construction offers. Yeah, so it will give us some a military industry, and then research bonuses for missiles, which if we will be going up against you know who, big Vladdy here, Mr. Putin, that would be excellent for us. Deficit, we're still running a decent deficit, but 5% interest rate, I'd prefer that to be around 3, but what are you gonna do? Can't really do much. So we got the Homeland Defense Act passed. I mean, we could do the election ones. I think this is what we should do, actually. Is we should do the, I believe what I am gonna do, I'm gonna go, yeah, I'm gonna go with the stay on track here. I'm not gonna go any, fancy route, because I'm gonna try to play this game a bit more historical. I mean, historical AI focuses are off, so I don't really know what's gonna happen. And that's kind of up to the AI to decide, and I'm just gonna leave it up to the hands of the AI. I don't want to, influence anything, and we'll just kind of play out on how I would. It seems that Ukraine is kind of just working through their focuses. They got a recent pretty big update to their focus tree. So yeah, so we're kind of just really waiting now. So yeah, so stay on track will get us 50 political power and then 3% stability. Hopefully I can I'm pretty sure we should be able to get these focuses done before the November, October, whatever it is, yeah, October elections, so that then I can decide whether it's going to be the socialists or the conservatives who will win that, and then we can probably go with something like missile company, and then like maybe like the army, and then kind of work it like this back there, like kind of in Iran. Who knows? Who really knows? The Iranian Revolution passed, so we know they went to this side. Was it this side? I think it's... I don't know what side of the focus tree that would be. This side over here, the focus. So they'll go Iran Reborn and all that, and we'll just kind of see which path they so desire to take. And that one tax cut or something like that completed. So right now our GDP has risen up a bit. Our GDP per capita has risen, so we got a little bit more money there. We are exporting a lot of fossil fuels. That's kind of where we're making our money right now. And also in the corporate sector as well, on the office sectors and the civilian industry. Italy just ran their elections, and it was this dude winning again. Winning, I believe, Forza Italia. We do get to see what they are doing, as they are a NATO member as of right now. I don't think anything has changed in their focus tree since they got their little major update. I don't know, they like to keep things updated here in Hoi4. They did update the border lines. They implemented this new kind of line to... I like this line a lot better. It doesn't seem as like out there with like the dashed. So It does look a bit different from last episode, and that is why, because of the new border lines. And so right now we are just 2 days away from stay on track. 36 days now for the reinforced building. The Kursk submarine disaster, so Russia lost their little submarine, whatever. Stay on track, which gave us some stability and political power, which is good. And let's just do reassure fair elections. That's another 35-day focus there, which will give us 10% popularity of Western, which is good. Start rooting out these nationalistic outlooks, led by Antony Pitofsky. I believe that's how that's pronounced. Yeah, so we'll get 10% for these Western outlook parties. The UN, I believe that's at, or EU. Okay, I think it was UN. Switzerland has finally decided to go past their neutral ways. A little weird that they didn't join the UN. Maybe a little late. I mean, there's nations that have done a lot worse than Switzerland, and they are part of the UN. But, you know, gotta be historically neutral, so let them be neutral, but just a little weird on them not being a part of the UN. So, just gonna keep this at least at 100 billion, just because we are about to complete the focus of reassuring fair elections. And now, what should I do? Poland our home, or continue cap? Let's do continue capitalist traditions. That will give us 2 more civilian industries, so that then we're not just sitting. Oh, well, we just gained that 1 civilian industry from the construction site. So now let's do the electrical installations, and then that should be stage 1 of the construction site of the space agency concluded. Then we can go on to the second stage, and then after the second stage, then we get the finish the construction, which will give us 2 more civilian industry, and then also give us another civilian industry construction speed. So now, instead of using up 5, we're only using up 3. Now this thing can get built a little bit quicker, so we'll just kind of go back to building up this infrastructure first to get those resources, because we're going to start needing to trade for a bit more oil here soon. And right now, our net energy balance is pretty low, so maybe we work on getting that coal plant completed first. Maybe that's what we do. That kind of seems like the better option, so then we're not running a energy deficit. We are starting to work down on that deficit, which is really, really good as we get more civilian industries built. And let's just do this right now. Let's just trade oil with... Let's do the America. Let's do the United States. We will get... we'll do 1 civilian. That should hold us off for a while. That 1 civilian. It's probably worth the minor setback. The planes are still working. They're still training nicely. The MiG-21s and the Su-22s. Navy-wise, let's actually get a fleet commander there. That's good. Getting a bold admiral. That is really good. And let's do automatic split off. And let's just train up our Navy. Let's do that. Get some naval experience in here as well, because we're getting a ton of air. We're gonna get a few more. We're gonna get a bit more army while we're at it. I mean, that's probably why we're losing fuel, because we're training up the military assets. We should probably hold then. Exercise on, yeah, that's it. That's what was costing us. Now we could, I don't think we need to trade with the United States now. Maybe? Yeah, no, not for a while. That's why we were running out of fuel. Tank haul is completed, so let's work on probably construction 3 is probably my best guess on what we could work on, because I mean, I don't think there's much that I can do with this tank yet. Like maybe some Cold War armor. Well, we could do a bit here. With then a medium tank gun, welded turrets, fine. Manual load. Barrel extension, is that good? Takes on the speed a little bit. A heavy top machine gun. Some blowout panels and maybe a not a SAM. That kind of seems a bit overkill. Maybe we kind of just leave it at that, and we can name this the, give me a second. I will find a name for this. So, just looking at this, we already got the PT-91, so we will be doing the PT-92A. That's what we'll be naming it, and we will get this tank into production for upgrades. We don't need man pads anymore. So we will just kind of take those off the list and put them down here. We don't need those anymore. Then, because we already got the ATGMs, let's take those out so we can start working on the American-made F-15. And then we'll just kind of keep this as the construction queue as this right now. Get these tanks upgraded. That's kind of top priority right now. And then we'll get some American fighter jets into the skies, ready to get shipped off anywhere in the world that they need them. We might help out in Afghanistan. I don't know yet. I mean, we need 10% world attention or whatever, and we are not there yet. We are, I mean, we can move up to like regional interventionalism or global, and then probably be able to send it, but yeah, we can wait. And then I think that's all that we really need to do right now. I mean, this is probably going to be done, yeah, 2 days until that is done. So let's kind of look around the world. There's still the kind of, what's this, the Kashmir issue. There's the Republic of Iran. That is interesting. So they went with a free Iran, I believe. I believe that's what it is. If they become the Republic of Iran. And then let's do the stage 2. And there it is. Open up stage 2 of all these. So what would be the first one that we want to complete? So this is 50, 30, 40. Let's just take out a ton of money. And we will do the equip office research. What's it? Equip office sector. So we'll get an office sector, a fuel plant. And then we'll get civilian industry construction speed plus 1%. This only uses up 2 civilian industries for 30 days. So we should be able to get these things done quickly. And we don't need to worry about our energy balance going to absolute crap. There, continue capitalist transition. I think I said tradition. I meant transition. And then Poland, our home, which will be our next focus. Yeah, now we're running an energy deficit, which is not good. We need these things built quickly. This will be done December 19th. This will be done in 27 days, so we should be fine. We should be fine. We have enough evidence to debunk the claims. Hopefully that can go over. Sure. So while I kind of took that little cut there, the United States, I'm going to start trading with oil from them. We started losing it because of the amount of civilian industries that we have now gained. And I was kind of looking at this, and yeah, we just got to complete these 2 more focuses. The equipped research laboratories and the technical areas, and then we can just finish the construction, and then we can open up our entire economic branch, which would be absolutely amazing as soon as we can do that. I was also looking around the focus tree, and there are things like on this side here, like we got to work down the missile company anyway to get down to launching things into orbit and all that. Decisions are now available. We can commercialize agricultural districts. No. Don't need to do that again because that kind of tanked our economy last time. Which now we're working at a minus 3 billion. It was, I think, around minus 2, but it bumped up a little bit. Bumped down actually from the beginning of the episode, which is really, really good. And in 8 days there, we'll be getting that made. So let's check out licenses that more we can do from the United States. Can we get a Patriot? Ooh, we can. Do I need self? No, okay. I need APCs and IFVs. What can the Americans provide me? Okay, so we can get an M11. I think actually I can go into here. There we go. So we could get a Bradley. We could get an LAV for free. And an APC for free. Why not? Send that over to the Americans. Why not? And now we could put those into production if we when we need to, which is not bad at all. I think I can grab it. There we go. We won't be attacking anybody. We'll just see what these elections can bring. Oh, we got a decision to do. Don't need to do that. I still go AFP designs. So in 3 days here, and those elections should be running. Poland, our home. We'll probably pick one of these 2. I don't know. Probably the conservatives or the socialists. I don't know. Depends on who's going to win these elections. I'm not really controlling them here. And then let's also now... let's complete this one here, the equipped research laboratories. We're starting, oh, there we go, we are starting to get the green, which is good. We are putting 1 to trade good, 4 to those special projects. So it should be done January of 2001. Poland, our home, would be completed in just 3 days. Kind of look around here. Indonesia should win this. I don't see why they're kind of struggling. I mean, they do have a pretty... like, they're in the mountains, so it is pretty difficult to push there. And there is Poland, our home. And I believe this is where I'm going to have to end this video off. On Poland, our home, the national focus completed. And thank you all for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave a like and subscribe. Like I said, we are only 1 subscriber away from 80, and I need 100 before the end of this year, which can be completed, is just 21 subs. But, you know, we're still on that grind, man. I hope to see you all later and on the next video of our Poland campaign. Bye-bye.